Today I'm doing an overview of 71 Ford Maverick Grabber. It's a factory V8 car, factory grabber, factory green. It's all original paint except for the front two fenders. At some point they got reshot. There's no damage in them, and they are factory to the car. If you take a look, you can see the factory paint color underneath the aftermarket green, and the way I can tell that it has no filler is by using the paint thickness gauge, and it'll tell you how thick the paint is. The car doesn't have any real surprises. You can check the whole thing. It's all good. It does have some rust bubbling through on the front of the hood here, so that'll need some attention. Luckily, you can just use a factory Maverick hood on the front. So again, I really don't know why the front fenders have been painted, but there's no real damage. Nothing crazy. It's got the factory grabber stripes on it. They're pretty cool, reflective. They're black when you look at them and gray when you get them in the sun. Kind of neat. I don't know if it'll show up on the camera, but the car has, well, we'll go to the trunk now, I suppose. The car has factory paint in the trunk floor, no rust whatsoever. I mean, the most rust you're going to see is right here, and it's nothing spectacular. I mean, it's factory green. It's got all the factory stickers underneath the trunk lid, jack usage. There's more of that kind of stuff under the hood of the car. It's seen better days, but it's a solid start. Hot Rod's been carrying on about patinaed muscle cars, and I mean, this thing has a lot of character. It doesn't have any kind of crazy, I mean, nothing that I've seen that I'm scared of. It's got the deluxe interior, bucket seats, the deluxe door panels with the Maverick emblem in them. It's a factory AC car. Unfortunately, the AC stuff is missing from under the hood, but other than that, it's all pretty factory under the hood. I mean, it's obviously not restored. It's all here, and it does what it's supposed to do. I mean, it's got all the factory emblem or stickers on it. It's hasn't seen a restoration, so it's not cherry, but it's also not beat. The windshield needs to be replaced. It has another windshield that'll come with it, and windshield rubber. Let's hit the other rear quarter panel real quick with the paint thickness gauge to show the lack of filler, and then we'll take it for a road test. It's got some bumps and bruises, but it's, I mean, rust free. Oh no. Well, it has factory Magnum 500 wheels, missing the center caps, but luckily those are available aftermarket. So let's get in and go for a road test. Well, let's check out the interior real quick. The mirror, you're not going to see it on the windshield because it fell off at some point. Luckily, everything's still there. The little puck that goes with it, it's factory mirror. It has the high back buckets from the factory. The rear seat is in great condition as well. C4 car, 302. Maybe that's the big gripe, but it actually does what it's supposed to do on this one. So, AM only, obviously, 1971, but it says 28,000 miles on the clock. I really don't know. The pedals aren't too worn or anything, but I don't know how many miles it truly has. Fires right up. Power steering. Blower motor works. It all does what it's supposed to do. Parking brake works. It's got some good oil pressure here. It's an aftermarket gauge cluster that somebody put in at some point. Yeah. So obviously the idiot light in the dash isn't going to work because all the wiring is still there, right to where the oil pressure sending unit is or would be, but it's got the oil pressure gauge now. So. Factory windshield wipers, factory windshield wiper arms. Let me roll the window up. A little less road noise. Pretty quiet car. Runs and drives, does everything it's supposed to. Live out in the woods and the twisty stuff, and the car does just fine and all that. Thing idles just fine. I mean, I've daily driven the car. It sits through traffic like that's its job. It sounds great. It makes some good noise, but it's not obnoxious in the car. Let's ring it out and it's a mile an hour. Tranny shifts nice and firm. Miles an hour. Why not? No weird noises, no weird. I mean, it's a good solid car. We're on a 2-lane country road. I'll take my hands off the wheel and try and stop this 4-wheel drum brake car. Right in our lane. Don't know if you saw that. I'll do it again. So I'll take my hands off the wheel. You'll see what stopping from 50 miles an hour looks like in this drum brake car. Right in the lane, right in the middle of the thing. Check it out. I'd say that, I mean, it's a great starter for restoration. If you're not looking for restoration, it's a great driver. No weird hidden whatever. I mean, it does what it's supposed to do. It's a good solid car. Let's walk around it one time, take a look. She's for sale, eBay. Put in your bid.